Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Taylor and we've been out at the land all day today. We have been working on, I've been working on tilling up the garden. I have a plan for my spring garden or next growing season, which happens to be spring. And I need 14 total rows. And then I have to clean up all of this. So I was able to extend that way and come this way. Let me turn the camera around so we can get a better scope of what we got going on. Okay, first I have to say, yesterday we were in the 80s. Today, excuse me, it's windy. Today we are not. We are in the 50s and we've got some colder weather coming in. Everything should be okay. I'm not gonna cover anything up. I have sweet peas still growing and my garlic and rosemary. What else is still growing? Collards. The broccoli is still kind of putting out some small florets, and I've got some lettuce growing. So I have a lot of grass to get out of this section of the garden. So you can see this part of my garden for sure needs help. I did spend a good chunk of time the other day weeding around that rosemary and all of these sweet peas. I just extended the garden this direction, so I should be able to get 2, maybe 3 rows out of this area, which would be fantastic. So there's a visual, house pads over there. But I have my work cut out for me. I cannot get my tractor in here because of the things that are already still living, still doing things. My flowers, there's calendula, they're starting to come back and I will interplant. Obviously I will weed this as well. I've got some, oh my gosh, I call that the firecracker, dianthus. Dianthus is starting to come back, and then I have morning glories in here that are starting to come back. None of that. This plant right here is a morning glory. Collards are still coming out like a champ. And my broccoli still has some florets being created, even though most of the leaves got bitten by the last frost. I do have new leaf growth, which is good, but I have my work cut out for me in this little area. Like I said, I cannot get my tractor down because I'm not quite ready to give up the collards. Next collard season, I will not be planting this many collards. There's just no way for me to consume that many, and I don't know how well it would sell. We'll see. But so I extended the garden all the way that direction, and so my garden plan, which I'll show in the next video or the next segment, I have a plan of 14 rows. Now this includes veggies, melons, squash, all of those things. It includes all of that, including my cut flower garden. Okay, I had to get in the truck and get it going because it is 48 now, and I know I said in the next segment of this video I would show you the plan. I am still at the land and I don't have my notebook with me, but I will finish wrapping up what I was talking about, and then when I get home I will add to this, so you're not gonna miss out on anything because it's gonna literally play right after this, but I don't have it here with me. But I do need the 14 rows, and row 13 and row 14 are gonna have what I'm hoping that I can make this happen, is the cattle panel tunnel. And so I can run my melons and my pumpkins and my cucumbers, anything that likes to trellis like that. I am wanting to train to do that. So that will be row 13 and 14, all the way up at row number 1. Trying to remember what I'm growing in row 1. It is a flower, and I don't remember if row 1 is also sharing with corn, because I am going to try corn for this season. But yeah, I have 14 rows. My rows are right now, I think they're like 60, 63, 64 long. I just extended a few of them. All the new ones got extended. So I might be at 70 now. But that's really not going to change my plan. It would just allow me to grow more. And I may not have enough like seeds to do that with. I mean, I bought a lot of seeds, but you know, some of them only have like 25 in there, and they can space 6 inches apart. You know, that's random, but instead of 12 inches apart. So we shall see. We shall see. So let's cue up the video of me talking about my plan. Okay, see how fast that was? And it's actually been much longer for me. So anyways, I have my plan here. So I told you it was 14 rows. So I've got sunflowers, corn on the first row, and then I'm companion planting beans and maybe squash, but I could also do any of these on this row. So 64 feet row length. Right now, I'd actually probably is a little bit more. It's probably closer to 70 now. Row 2, dahlias, and then I can also companion plant basil, marigolds, or nasturtiums, or a combination of those. Row 3 are my zinnias, and then I can companion plant peppers, cosmos, nasturtium, and marigolds. Row 4 is my okra and basket flower, and I'm going to be doing 6 plants of okra, and I can also do potatoes here if I wanted, lettuce, bee balm, nasturtiums, marigolds. Row 5 are my tomato plants. I have 30 right now. I don't know if I'm going to plant all 30, but also I can do cosmos on this row, and then I can companion plant all of these. Row 6 is going to be strawflower and marigolds and possibly nasturtium, and then row 7, yarrow and maybe strawberries. I'm not 100% certain where my strawberries are going to go, but I can companion plant any of these with yarrow. Row 8 is larkspur, lizanthus, calendula, and crispidia. Row 9 is scabiosa, snapdragons, amobium, and agastache. Row 10, buckwheat, milkweed, bunnytails. Row 11, forget-me-nots, morningstar, phlox, and salpiglosis. Row 12, broccoli, maybe lettuce, maybe carrots. I can companion plant all of these. I do think I'm going to put my potatoes with row 12. And then row 13 is my cattle panel tunnel. So pumpkins, peas, gourds, watermelon, and melon. So I don't know where I'm planting strawberries. I don't know where I'm planting my lavender. I have quite a bit of it growing. I do want a lavender field eventually on our property, but I don't know where that's going to go just yet. So I'm not 100% certain where I'm going to put this lavender in. Morning Glory is a vine. I need a fence or some kind of trellis to plant it on. Butterfly peas, same thing. Moonflowers, same thing. My sweet peas are already in the ground, and I do anticipate them climbing. And I had a trellis system, but I'm not a fan of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do just yet with my sweet peas. I mean, they're in the ground. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. And then eucalyptus, it has to be separate. It cannot be anywhere close to any of these plants. So I'm not 100% certain where I'm going to put it. But I did want eucalyptus as one of my fillers. And also I have basil as one of my fillers. And some buckwheat and some bunny tails and just a whole bunch of other things. So this is my plan. as of right now. So stay tuned for what that's going to look like once it actually gets in the ground. And I've got seeds already started. They have been in the seed start apparatus for a few weeks at this point. So follow along. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'd love to hear if you are a gardener, or if you're planting anything for this year. I'd love to hear what you're planting down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon with another episode.